Hello.
Welcome back. This is video 2 in our Bali homewares and furniture little mini series, I guess you'd call it, videos. If you haven't watched the first video, we will leave a link in the description. However, this video is really to answer
Did we buy things?
the burning question. Did we end up buying things in Bali for the new house in Perth?
Or just buying things in general? And if you know Nikki, then the answer is...
Yes. A resounding yes, everyone. So we have now got all of our furniture in our new house.
A lot of it was purchased and made in Bali.
Yes.
And shipped over pretty seamlessly.
Very well, yes, apart from one little hiccup, which we'll go into. Do you want to run through what we bought?
Yep, so, well, why don't I just show everything we bought? That's probably easier.
All right, we'll show you. Have a hack for you. Some people may already know this, but Kmart have amazing lamps. So this is in fact a Kmart lamp that we picked up for, I think it was like under $50. And all we did was we swapped out the lampshade. This one's actually from Bali. I think it was about 10, 15-ish dollars, Australian dollars. We were able to bring this into the country no problem, and then we basically just took the lampshade that came with it from Kmart off, popped this on, and I think it's that little bit more custom and really cute. Found a lot of what we wanted online and kind of had a lot of inspo from pictures that we took to Wayan at Bali Culture Collection.
Yeah, he was really good to deal with too. Just sent him photos and kind of measurements of what we're after. Came back with the quote pretty quickly too.
Yes.
Then once we went out and had a chat to him, saw kind of what we wanted for wood, he kind of suggested to us to steer more towards using teak rather than any other wood, just for it to last a bit longer and kind of survive the trip over.
Yes, but we definitely had a vision in mind of what we wanted for like a bleach wash or an acid wash to make it quite more neutral coloured. So we ended up going with teak furniture with an acid or a bleach wash on it and no stain, and pretty much everything we either sourced inspo from other furniture websites, which some of which the items had we have paid for in Australia were
ridiculous.
We just would never, could never have justified paying, $4,000 for an entertainment unit, for example. And other...
Instead of about $360 that it was going to cost us plus shipping, but just for the actual item.
Yeah. And then other items we had found in Bali, like our dining table, for example, we fell in love with a shape in a very expensive store in Seminyak, and we took some photos and we were able to get it made how we wanted it in teak. So, and again, at a fraction of the price.
I think about 360 again.
Yeah. So super happy, and
yeah, everything came out kind of what we were hoping it to come out to.
In terms of shipping it out, we used an absolutely fantastic company. Cannot recommend Beck more highly. Based in Perth, the company is called Peacock Home and Outdoor, and she's phenomenal. She was just the customer service. In fact, the customer service with both companies
were really good.
Fantastic. We cannot fault them.
And Beck had used YN before and vice versa, so it was kind of good that they knew each other and it was a nice, easy process.
Yep.
We'd actually tried to use a different shipping company and sent emails and got told, yep, we'll respond. I chased up a few times and had no answer. Then they apologised on Messenger and said we'll get straight onto it, and I'm still waiting for that quote back. So we were glad that when we met YN, he gave us a few other details of different people, and we spoke to Beck and went straight ahead with her. And
YN was really good in that he kept giving us little updates and videos and photos of the furniture. So when we left Bali, the furniture wasn't ready. So we actually left Bali and we just crossed our fingers that what ended up in Perth would be what we wanted. But because YN had been so good sending us updates of how the furniture was looking, and there were some changes that needed to be made along the way. So that was so just reassuring, I think. And the same with Beck, like she was just fantastic, kind of keeping us updated and letting us know where the container was, what the process was, and then arranging delivery to our house as well, because the bulk of our furniture came from Bali, so we had quite a few pieces. But I believe that you can collect it yourself.
You can collect it from down south, from the warehouse, or you can organise them to do the delivery. But yeah, seeing as we had so much, delivery was really our only option, and it wasn't that much I think it was about $150 to get it delivered, so it was cheaper than us hiring a truck anyway.
I guess the only one little hiccup that we should mention, which, I mean, it's all part and parcel, I guess. There's always got to be some hiccup when you're dealing with Bali.
And we were the guinea pig to fix the process so it doesn't happen for anyone else now. So
yes, everything turned up, everything was great, except when we opened up the dining table, there were no legs with the dining table. The legs had accidentally been left in Bali, so we had to wait for them to be put onto the next shipping container and come out.
But Beck was good with, she chased all that up. We gave her a call and said, do you have any legs in the container? And they're like, no, that's all emptied. So she rang her contacts in Bali. They found them straight away, had them all wrapped up in the storeroom. So yeah, as soon as the next container was ready to go, they put them straight on and she delivered them straight away as soon as they were landed in Perth.
Yeah. But we had temporary, very wobbly legs for about a month and a half or so. But no, we've got the good legs now and the table looks schmick. In terms of the cost, that was
much cheaper than here.
Yeah, that was a big thing for us. We kind of, when we came to Perth, when we were popping in and checking up on how the house was going, we were looking at furniture. We went to a number of different stores and warehouses and, different places all across Perth. And when we went back to Bali, the thing you do need to factor in is, even though the cost of the furniture to get it made is a lot cheaper, you do have to factor in the costing for the shipping container. However, even including that,
it was still cheaper than buying kind of cheap furniture here.
Yeah. And the quality that we got is
crazy
good.
The entertainment unit was like 1/10 of the price of what it actually was from a store we saw here. So you can't even compare it. That's just the cost of the unit alone, not the shipping, but even with the shipping, it still wouldn't even come close.
Yeah. And I think the really great thing that I love is that we were looking on, very expensive websites and looking in, stores in Bali and also in Australia, just to find things that we liked, and then we were sending those photos or those screenshots across to Bali Culture Collection.
Kind of tweaking them where we wanted to.
Yeah, but nothing was a problem. Everything was able to be done. So essentially everything in the house is what we want, but at a fraction of the price that we would have had to have paid or justified to have paid had we have bought it in Australia. So I absolutely love our furniture. My favourite piece would be the entertainment units. I love them so much. What about you?
I didn't know we were playing favourites. Yeah, I like the entertainment units. The dining table was pretty good too.
Yep. I thought you were going to say the coffee tables.
Yeah, the coffee table. Oh, look, they're all good.
I was not the hugest fan of the coffee tables, but now that they're here, I love them. They are beautiful. And the occasional chair. Oh God, I love it all. I love it all. And we still even haven't got everything out yet. We also we have a barn door that we plan on hanging, but we've not unwrapped that yet.
Yeah. So maybe we'll put a video up once that goes up. But,
yes.
But yeah, even like getting the stuff we got from ubud and bringing it back, like
super simple.
Yeah.
Really easy.
A nice little hack that we did, and I think I've got a video which I'll put in of us packing, is jumping on, I forget what the website's called. Tokopedia. We needed something like a suitcase that was going to protect the pendants, but we didn't want to get the weight of a suitcase, so they actually had styrofoam eskies, were they?
Huge, like big eskies.
So we bought one of them.
Really lightweight though.
Yeah, really lightweight but strong. So we packed it full of the pendants and the raffia wall hangings.
Seagrass, bits and pieces.
Yeah, and just whacked it on as luggage, and they just put a fragile sticker on it. Nice and easy, and yeah, it weighed next to nothing once we actually put it on there. So it was a much better option than trying to get a suitcase and whacking on another 3 or 4 kilos just for the suitcase.
So that's another tip for you.
I'd definitely do it again if we had to get a whole lot of furniture.
Yes, absolutely, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the time frame it took for it to get.
It was probably about 3 months in total from ordering to receiving.
Okay, I don't remember. It didn't feel like it was crazy long.
Well, you got to wait like 12 weeks half the time when you order something in Australia anyway to even get it. So it wasn't a massive problem, but I'd even feel confident ordering something without being in Bali.
Through Bali Culture Collection?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too. Wayan's really good, like truly. And we got quotes from quite a few different
You're probably
furniture
about
companies,
half a dozen.
And I could not fault Wayan. He was great.
Yeah, everything was no hassle for him, really easy to deal with.
Yes.
And the fact he was pretty quick with everything as well, where some of the quotes we got, they might have taken a week or two, or they might have only answered half the questions that you're asking, and we're like, when it's already starting off like this, we're a bit unsure.
Yeah.
Wayan was great from the start, so definitely recommend him.
Well, thanks guys for watching. We hope that this has been a enjoyable and informative video. What do you want to say? We're in Perth now.
Yep, so that's it for the Bali. Well, no, it's not. It's only just up the road, really, isn't it, Bali?
Yeah, it's not too far. But fear not, there will be more videos coming. We know we've been on a little bit of a hiatus recently, but we're back and there'll be more videos coming soon.
Done some stuff in Perth already.
Yes.
We've got a trip for a wedding in Tasmania very shortly.
Yeah. We've never been to Tassie, so looking forward to that. But if you've got any questions about anything in this video or you want some more information, please drop us a comment and please leave us a like. And even if you don't have a question, please leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. We really do enjoy hearing your thoughts and if you're enjoying these videos. And thank you for sticking around and for watching this one. And we will see you in the next one soon. Bye.
Cheers.